Hey there, nature lovers and animal enthusiasts. Are you ready to embark on a thrilling journey through the wild world of our planet's most fascinating creatures? Ivy handpicked an extraordinary collection of 11 astonishing facts about wild animals that will leave you in awe and wanting more. From the depths of the ocean to the heights of the sky, these incredible discoveries will challenge your knowledge and ignite your imagination. So get ready to be amazed by the wonders of the natural world. Let's dive right in. At No. 11, we have emperor penguins. These flightless birds are true marvels of adaptation. Living in the freezing temperatures of Antarctica, they've evolved to thrive in one of the harshest environments on Earth. But what makes them truly remarkable is their unique way of dealing with the extreme cold. Emperor penguins huddle together in massive groups, forming a protective circle that keeps their eggs safe from the biting Antarctic winds. Now, can you imagine the level of cooperation it takes for thousands of penguins to synchronize their movements and maintain this tight huddle? It's a fascinating display of teamwork and resilience. As the temperature plummets, the penguins alternate between the outside and inside of the huddle, ensuring everyone stays warm and their eggs are protected until they hatch. It's a testament to the incredible adaptations that allow these birds to not just survive but raise their young in such challenging conditions. So next time you see an emperor penguin, remember they are more than just cute and clumsy on land. They are super cool and highly adaptable survivors of the frozen South. Number 10 brings us lions. Lions are the undisputed kings of the savannah. But did you know that they have a unique way of communicating across vast distances? When a lion wants to send a message to its pride mates or rivals, it doesn't use roars or growls. Instead, it lets out a long, low rumble known as a contact call. This vocalization can travel up to 5 miles, allowing lions to stay in touch with each other while hunting or patrolling their territory. But here's where things get even more fascinating. Female lions typically answer their mate's call with a distinctive reply. And the male lion's response is crucial in establishing dominance. If the male answers with another low rumble, it's a sign of acknowledgement and submission. However, if he responds with a high-pitched growl, it's a clear indication of a challenge. In that case, the two males will likely engage in a fierce battle to determine who will take over as the dominant male of the pride. Talk about a dramatic way of settling territorial disputes. Number 9 brings us elephants. Elephants are known for their intelligence, but did you know that they possess another remarkable ability? They can recognize themselves in the mirror. This self-awareness is a sign of advanced cognitive abilities, and it's not something that all animals possess. Researchers believe that this mirror self-recognition ability, or MSR, indicates a level of consciousness similar to that of humans. When elephants look at themselves in the mirror, they exhibit behaviors such as touching their trunk to the glass and trying to grasp their own reflection. This suggests that they understand the image they see is actually themselves. Scientists believe that MSR may play a role in helping elephants recognize their own body boundaries, which could be useful for social interactions and avoiding potential conflicts within their herd. It's amazing to think that these gentle giants have such a deep understanding of their own existence. Number 8 brings us wolves. Wolves are highly adaptable creatures found in various habitats across the northern hemisphere. Their diet consists of a variety of prey, including deer, elk, and even bison. But did you know that wolves have a unique way of taking down their prey? Known as the death by fright response, this phenomenon occurs when a wolf's prey succumbs to intense fear while being pursued. You might be wondering, how exactly does fear lead to death? Well, when a wolf chases its prey, it releases adrenaline, a hormone that causes the heart to race and the muscles to tense up. In some instances, the prey's heart can actually explode, leading to a swift and unexpected demise. Additionally, wolves can target vulnerable areas such as the throat or belly to inflict fatal injuries. One of the most incredible aspects of this process is the speed at which it unfolds. In less than 30 seconds, a wolf can chase down its prey and deliver a fatal bite. All of this happens so quickly that the prey has no time to react or escape. Number 7 brings us eagles. Eagles are among the largest and most powerful birds of prey worldwide. With their sharp talons and keen eyesight, They are perfectly adapted for hunting. But did you know that an eagle's grip strength is truly astonishing? Take the golden eagle, for example. Its grip is so strong that it can carry prey that weighs up to 16 pounds, which is almost double its own weight. But what makes this feat even more impressive is that the eagle can fly with such heavy prey in its grasp. That means it has to lift and sustain its weight off the ground while carrying a significant load. Just imagine the amount of strength and balance required for that. Another amazing fact about eagles is their exceptional vision. They can spot prey from miles away and their eyes are up to 7 times sharper than ours. They also have a special membrane called the nictitating membrane that acts like sunglasses, protecting their eyes from the sun's glare while they soar high above the ground. Now, 6 brings us giraffes. Giraffes are known for their incredibly long necks, which they use to reach high into the trees to feed on leaves that other animals can't access. But did you know that their necks are also hot commodities among photographers? Wildlife photographers from around the world travel to Africa in the hopes of capturing the perfect giraffe neck shot. They wait patiently for hours, sometimes days, to get the ideal angle of a giraffe's unique neck. Why is the giraffe neck such a sought-after subject? It is because of its unusual length and the way it contrasts with the rest of the animal's body. The graceful curves and intricate patterns of the neck make for stunning photographs that showcase the beauty and elegance of these majestic creatures. Some photographers even specialize in capturing close-up shots of giraffe necks, getting as close as a few inches away from these gentle giants to capture their intricate details. Can you imagine the patience and skill required to get such breathtaking pictures? Number 5 brings us blue whales. Blue whales are the largest animals that have ever lived on Earth. Growing up to 100 feet long and weighing over 200 tons, these massive creatures are truly awe-inspiring. But did you know that blue whales have a surprisingly high metabolism? Despite their enormous size, blue whales need to consume vast amounts of krill to meet their daily caloric needs. In fact, they eat about 4 tons of krill per day, which is equivalent to the weight of 3 school buses. To support this massive appetite, blue whales have developed specialized feeding systems that allow them to filter huge quantities of water in search of their tiny prey. One of the most remarkable adaptations is their baleen, a series of long, thin plates made of a protein called keratin. The baleen acts like a giant sieve, capturing krill and other small fish while allowing water to pass through. This allows blue whales to consume enormous amounts of food in a single day, enough to satisfy their immense energy requirements and keep them swimming through the ocean depths in search of more. No, for brings us tigers. Tigers are solitary creatures, but during certain times of the year, they come together for a unique and essential purpose, mating. Male tigers will often travel long distances in search of a mate, covering up to 60 miles in a single night. Once they find a receptive female, the mating process begins. During mating, the male tiger will rub against the female's backside, attempting to guide her into the ideal position for intercourse. However, the female is not always cooperative and she may slap the male with her paw if she feels uncomfortable or not ready to mate. Male tigers can be persistent, though, and they will continue to court the female until she is ready. Once mating is successful, the female will give birth to her cubs, which will stay with her for several months before venturing out into the world on their own. No, 3 brings us bears. Bears are known for their love of honey, but did you know that they also have a taste for something else? Salmon. Bears are highly opportunistic feeders and will often travel long distances to feast on a tasty meal of salmon. In fact, some bears will travel up to 30 miles each way to reach a river where they can catch salmon during their spawning season. The journey to the river can be dangerous for the bears, as they often have to cross roads and railways, putting them at risk of being hit by vehicles. Despite the danger, bears are willing to take the risk to satisfy their craving for salmon. Bears are not the only ones who enjoy this unusual combination. There have been cases of foxes, raccoons, and even dogs developing a taste for both honey and salmon. It seems that some animals have similar culinary preferences to humans, enjoying the sweet taste of honey and the savory flavor of salmon. Number 2 brings us sharks. Sharks are feared by many people due to their reputation as ferocious predators. However, not all sharks are dangerous to humans. In fact, most shark species pose little to no threat to humans. One of the smallest and most unassuming shark species is the dwarf lantern shark, which grows to a maximum length of only about 8 inches. Despite their tiny size, dwarf lantern sharks are perfectly adapted to survive in the depths of the ocean. They have special light-producing organs called photophores that help them camouflage themselves in the dark depths. These photophores allow the sharks to blend in with the faint light filtering down from the surface, making them difficult for predators to spot. The shark's small size and ability to camouflage themselves make them an ideal snack for larger fish and marine mammals, keeping their population in check. And finally, number 1 brings us dolphins. Dolphins are known for their grace and cuteness. But did you know that these intelligent creatures have a surprising talent? They can recognize themselves in the mirror. This self-awareness is a sign of advanced cognitive abilities and sets them apart from most other animals. Dolphins are highly intelligent and have been shown to have the ability to recognize themselves as individuals distinct from others. When dolphins look at their own reflection, they exhibit behaviors such as touching their nose or fin to the glass, indicating that they understand the image they see is themselves. This discovery was made in a study conducted by researchers who placed a mirror in a dolphin pool and observed their behavior. The dolphins were initially curious about their own reflection, but soon began to investigate further by touching and nudging the mirror. This behavior showed that the dolphins were aware of their own body boundaries and understood that the image in the mirror was a part of themselves. The ability to recognize oneself in the mirror is a sign of high intelligence and self-awareness, setting dolphins apart from many other animals. Alright, nature lovers and animal enthusiasts, we've reached the end of our incredible journey through the world of amazing animals. Which fact about these fascinating creatures left you most surprised and intrigued? Did you learn something new that you never knew before? We would love to hear about your favorite animal fact from today's video. Feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more videos like this. Your support means everything to us and inspires us to keep bringing you more exciting content. Thank you for joining us on this adventure, and we'll see you next time.